I had a PayPal, would you pay me, pal?
No, it's not about PayPal anymore. It's about OnlyFans.
Go for it. Go for it. I'm ready.
About that OnlyFans.
Are you on OnlyFans, Zach?
No, why would it?
The only difference between PayPal and OnlyFans is Patreon and OnlyFans is that one's blue.
I feel like Zach's on OnlyFans, so he's just not telling us.
Really?
No, don't travel. Don't travel.
Oh, well, no, I'm not to. That's fine.
We could technically run past all these guys if we wish to.
Oh shit, nice. Destiny style.
Let's do it then.
We'll probably die.
And just chill. You gens get that health boost. Thank you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeet.
Desperado.
Eat my meat you cannot defeat. Okay, let's get in the car and get out of here, Scoob.
We're grinding. Oh. You guys are over there.
Oh, change of plans.
We got a yellow one this time. Let's go. Hey, Tom. How you doing?
Oh. Oh. Oh, this is interesting.
What's up?
What?
You guys have to once you get clear of this, stop the car. And
I'm like that guy on that carnival ride, the one that's spinning. Hey, what's up, boys?
Let's get to. Oh, man. I didn't know Ubisoft made this game.
It still says I can shoot too. I can shoot.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
Hey guys, it's me. I'm just here to assert my dominance.
You guys, it's scarce here. Oh, what the hell?
sounds
You've
like
done it again!
Help me!
Oh
Help
my
me!
god!
Help me, Tom! Help me!
Oh
Come
wait,
back!
shit! You're on the ground.
Yeah. We were shooting the mine, right? Hoping we'd explode it, and it didn't explode, so we just drove past it. But they got past very fast, and we didn't get past very fast
It's because I was asserting my dominance.
Then
called pain.
you're right next to it.
4-letter word.
All right, pain without love. Pain can.
I
don't.
wonder if it puts me back to normal. I just spammed E so much. I think it was like confused. No, I'm still like. This is pretty good. I like this.
Okay, we gotta catch up to him.
Go, go, go.
You're very good at driving, so I have faith in you.
Thanks, buddy. Me too. I'll get the pink.
Go for it. Drive, drive, drive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
same.
this is just like the cart level in Sonic Adventure 2 when you're Tails,
Right.
and then you gotta chase the president, who's like the most generic-looking white man ever made.
yeah, so accurate, you know.
President.
Oh, whoops. I got
And
it.
then you jump into his car and you're like, Mr. President,
We fixed it.
Eggman's gonna piss on the moon. And he's like, what? Eggman? Oh,
Everybody's gonna piss on the moon.
he's gonna piss on the moon.
I'm seeing that thing. It's like, I have an announcement to make. Shadow Hedgehog, he pissed off my wife.
Bitch, he fucked my wife with his. He said his dick was this big.
I have an
There was
announcement.
this one kid in the fraternity that I would always hang out with. He would come up to me and be like, "Will you fuck my wife?" And I'm like, "No, that's immoral. Why would I fuck your wife?" Oh, well, something wrong with her? Why wouldn't you fuck my wife? It's just like, no. I mean, like, you know, I'm not about to be like, you know, fucking, you know, part of your weird-esque Superman in the closet, you know, bullshit
Yeah.
relationship you guys
it's only
have.
immoral if you do it without his permission.
Yeah,
How's
but
that?
like, but why is he asking me in the first place? I feel uncomfortable.
He wants to know if his wife is beautiful. It's like, you know,
Yeah,
if
but
you
like,
don't say, if you don't
but
say
still, though.
fuck his wife, then you're saying that you don't think.
But I'm
his
not
wife
gonna
is
I'm not gonna cause a rift in their relationship because, you know.
You're not. He's not saying.
Yeah, but what if she doesn't want it? What if she only doesn't? What if she doesn't want to fuck me?
He's saying, "Would you fuck my wife?" Right?
Huh.
God, yeah.
I'd fuck me.
I'd
Fuck me hard.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. Still haven't seen that movie, but I know that line.
Very good movie.
Oh,
My
Fucking
car.
Mathis, though.
the bridgeway.
I think he's actually becoming a cop now, which is kind of hilarious.
Who's a
So
cop?
that'll be a good. This kid I'm talking about. His name Matt. This good kid. Good kid. Mhm.
Matthias? You mean-
Why did our car disappear?
Because it flipped.
I fucked him up. Yeah. That's how you gotta play in the deadliest race.
This is truly the deadliest way of a
My
races.
second husband's liver. I am husbands. I'm a woman. And I marry men. Fucking hater.
We do live in a society.
Society?
I remember in middle school, there was a girl in our grade, and she sat with the boys at the boys' table at lunch, at boys' lunch during boy time, you know?
Yeah.
Is this someone I would know? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, you know, we made fun of her because she said, I like men. Like, that's funny.
Damn.
She's a
I
woman,
like
right?
men.
Well.
And we made fun of her.
Yeah.
I can't believe it, bro.
You say, I like men, that means
You
you
weirdo.
Whenever you hear I like men, you think, that's...
Oh wait, I want to get out.
Oh, well now I'm over here. Now I'm in here.
Oh, speed.
I don't think it would surprise you if I told you who it was, Tom.
I could already make some guesses.
Just blonde.
Oh, I definitely know who it is. Oh, I definitely know.
First name L.
Wait, first name L?
Yeah.
Oh, well then that's a total plot twist.
BT? Oh, okay.
Total plot
First name
twist.
N.
Say that again?
First name L, last name N.
I know someone who
Our
like.
grade.
Okay.
Now I know who it is. Now I understand everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Oh,
That is a good.
I know now.
What did you guys do?
We're
We're
chilling.
killing dudes.
She goes to tech now with me.
Join the party.
I think I've actually seen her.
You might know her.
I think I. Yeah. No, I definitely know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you would save school twice as us.
I know.
2 times. That's crazy.
No worries, guys. I got you covered.
She's
Oh,
tech.
who's-
She's gone.
who's down?
She goes to tech, so she's been at my school
Oh,
all 3
really?
times. Kind of crazy. I don't know many people like that.
Yeah. I haven't had anybody that's been to all 5 of the same schools I've gone to.
Okay, well, Tom, because you're crazy. You're just a wild man who can't be
5.
stopped.
I have to think
You got
about
a crazy
this.
tragic life you can talk about on a Joe Rogan podcast. And that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I moved when I was 7, then like
Yeah, no, that's 5. Yeah.
the Mario Party with my friend, and we said we'd finish up the next day, but then I moved the next day, so I didn't get to finish my Mario Party game with him, and it was tragic.
That's actually pain. That's a big rip in the
Oh
chat.
my body! Let me kill him. You got him.
That kind of happened with this Scottish girl named Kira.
My Scottish girl.
Yeah,
I'm Scottish.
Scottish ghetto. I'll punch her.
she was my next door neighbor's granddaughter.
Huh.
My next
She would come
door
over
neighbor-
every once in a while, and me and my brother and her would all play Mario Kart together, and it was a lot of fun.
I tell you about the
Back
my
when we were
Belgian
kids.
neighbors, and then their autistic children, autistic grandchildren.
Excuse me?
My Belgian neighbors and their autistic grandchildren.
Right.
So there was my neighbors back in my first house where I grew up and learned how to masturbate. Our neighbors were they were Belgian, old Belgian couple, very nice, very quiet. Didn't mow their lawn because they're old, right? And they would have their kids come over, their grandkids come over sometimes, pretty often, you know. And mom was like, "Hey, those kids are there. Go outside and play because you're a normal human being." And I'd be like, "Okay,
Right
whatever."
here, someone jump on.
I'll stop playing Sonic Adventure 2 on my GameCube and to go play with the children. And I would do that, and I'd meet children outside in the cul-de-sac with the mulch pile in the middle of it, and then we'd play Wizards. They were nerds, so they would play Wizards. But they all had autism. There were like 3 of them. And I'm pretty sure every single one had autism. All 3 of them. And
Various levels.
Wait a second, why am I in the driver's seat?
I don't know, because you got there. I'm like,
I didn't put myself in the driver's
your
seat.
cat disappears when you go in the driver's seat. Did you know that?
I know, this is weird.
My hat doesn't though. It's crazy.
Interesting.
But yeah, the kids, we'd play wizards and it'd be weird, and then they would sit on me and tell me to scream, and I would do it. And that's my life. And but they had all the kids' games. They had this huge wall, like this giant wall. I was a little baby boy, so it was giant to me, but it was a huge wall filled with video games and video game consoles, all from Nintendo. And they showed me Majora's Mask as a little boy, and I got scared because the Link kid, he ripped off his face and turned into the Wood Boy.
The Wood Boy.
And
These are true facts.
I'll just leave it like that. And then I got scared, and I'd think about it, and then I would learn what it was when I grew up, and I'd be like, wow, that's the thing that scared me as a child. Very cool. And I never actually played it because I was a stupid little kid and I didn't know how to play video games back then, other than the Thomas the Tank Engine. I barely know how to play that game, the PC port of Thomas the Tank Engine game. You had to take a giant big plastic thing of Thomas the Tank Engine with all these levers and buttons on it, and they would sync up to different keys on the keyboard, right? And so I would be Thomas the Tank Engine, this 3D world, this whole open, breathing, living world that I could explore as Thomas the Tank Engine. Then I could change tracks when I see a track change, and I think Alec Baldwin was in it, and he would go doodle doodle doodle, sparkle sparkle, and I'd be running around as Thomas the Tank Engine, and then I don't think I understood how to hook up the thing, so I had to get my dad to hook it up for me, but he couldn't figure out how to hook it up, so I had to figure out how to use the keys on the keyboard. I didn't really play that much of it. I don't remember actually winning or getting past the story or anything because I was a stupid kid. I couldn't figure out anything as a child. I was so dumb.
Oh, dang.
I think that's most children.
How did I not kill him? That's bullshit.
True.
Most children, like, I talk to, like, well, most kids, most people who were children, which isn't a lot, believe me, most people who were children and played video games at the same time, they'd be like, oh yeah, I beat Majora's Mask like 8 times as an 8-year-old. And I'm like, what the hell? I couldn't figure out how to get past, battle, like, it came from the Krusty Krabs, like, flight mission. They picked up that game again as like a 20-year-old. And I'm like, oh, I couldn't get past this mission as a kid? That's really weird. I couldn't beat the Bio Lizard in Sonic Adventure 2 until I was like 18.
Dang.
That's how stupid of a kid I was.
But I kind of get
some
that.
new level of pain right there, my friend.
I didn't even, like, I couldn't get past like the joint story once you finished both the Dark and the Hero story. Like, I couldn't get past the first mission. I fell off the cliff.
That makes
So
me
like, I was a kid. I didn't know how to play RuneScape. I played super inefficiently. I would just run around and like chop things, and I thought like the bronze, like, two-handed sword, the bronze scimitar, were like the best weapons in the game because they were bigger than the other weapons, which is kind of true, but they weren't the best in the game by any stretch. And then some kid scammed me by telling me that like my steel armor wasn't as good as his hide armor, but he was like, hey, this yak hide armor, like, it's really cool, right? And I like your steel armor, so why don't you give me your steel armor? I'll give you the yak armor. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. The yak armor's awful. No one knew, but I gave him my steel plate body and my steel plate leg or my steel plate helmet for the yak parts, and they got mad.
And like when I played WoW when I was 10, I didn't understand any of the stuff. I was like, oh, that looks cool, and people always get mad at me in dungeons, like, what do you do? I'm like, I'm 10 years old. Like, you're only a 10-year-old. You like?
Yes, kids are stupid, and I was one of them. So I would know, like, but like I didn't understand like what other games I didn't understand that I felt miserable at. Oh, Monkey Ball.
Oh,
Yeah,
Super
Monkey Ball 2 for the GameCube, and I
just didn't get it. It was just like too. It was just too high advanced.
It's a straightforward game. You get the monkey to the ball, and then you win. And I could do that on some of the levels, but then I eventually get to one level, and I'm like, ah, fuck, right? I'm just saying, what I've been saying this whole time, and no one listens to me, is that I wasn't very good at games.
So I've reached a conflict. I'm not gonna stop to go back for you guys. I gotta keep going.
It's okay.
It's a noble sacrifice, like in the movies. Second window, yeah.
Oh, cool. I didn't even. What is this thing? Why?
Oh, that's a mech. It's a
I didn't even realize.
Devastator.
I didn't even realize that was there.
It's
Oh, yeah,
just
the
like the
Devastator.
boss in Sonic Adventure 2.
Makes me more amazed that I actually beat Jack and Daxter as a kid because I was like, bruh.
I don't know if I beat any games as a kid. Now that I think about it, I'm thinking of all my GameCube games. Like I did not beat a single one. I didn't beat Sonic Heroes. I didn't beat Sonic
Okay,
Adventure 2.
I don't think I beat Sonic Heroes either. I think I remember just replaying all of it, like the beginning levels.
The Krusty Krab. I'd never beat Battle for Bikini Bottom, but the PC version that's not actually the good version. It's a completely different game. Like there's two Battles for Bikini Bottom. There's like the original console version. There's the PC version. And the PC version is an absolutely completely different game. It's crazy, and that's the one I played. So I never got to play the actual good Battle for Bikini Bottom. You know?
I destroyed the Devastator.
Alright.
The only game that I actually think I. This does like, I mean, like, how old was I when I played Halo? Because I could beat Halo. Yeah, I beat Halo. I beat Halo, then I beat Halo 3, and then I don't know when I played Halo 2. I haven't think about it. Like, when did I play Halo 2? Oh, it blew up. Help
like
me.
6 when I beat Shadow of the Colossus. I was a mess.
Dude, I'm like 22 years old and I can't get to the third boss in Shadow of the Colossus. I cannot make that jump. I cannot make
Oh, I know what. That's the worst jump in the game.
And they throw it at you when you're a little baby boy in the game and you've killed 2 Colossi.
Just 2 out of the 16. They're like, here's the hardest jump in the entire game. Have fun.
Want to play the game? Well, it takes 5 minutes to get back up when you can't figure out how to do this jump. And if you die, you gotta do it again.
Yeah,
And that's
painful.
why I played Shadow of the Colossus twice, but never beat the third boss. And now I don't have a PS4, so I can't play it. I do actually. I still own Shadow of the Colossus on the PS3, but I never owned a PS3. I would borrow Alexander's PlayStation 3. You know Alexander.
Oh, yeah.
From BT. The only
Yeah.
Alexander. But yeah, I'd borrow it, but he'd want it back in like 2 days. I was like, I can't beat Shadow of the Colossus or The Last of Us for that matter in 2 days.
Oh.
I borrowed both games from him both times with the console, and he won it back like really soon. And I'm like, what the hell? You have an Xbox 360? Go play Halo or Assassin's Creed. Let me play this game for like a week.
We'll
But
play
no, I had to get it back. So I never beat The Last of Us, and I never beat Shadow of the Colossus. I don't know if
Feels
I
bad, man.
What games did you beat as a kid, Tom?
I don't remember.
Probably
What'd you
I have to
game?
think about it.
Whoops. Oh, cool.
Viva Pinata.
Viva Pinata.
I never beat Viva Pinata. That's a big pain. Sore subject. Let's not bring that up. Thank you.
I beat Webkins.
Can you beat Webkins?
I'm gonna say owning like 50 Webkins and having a unique room for every single one of them is winning.
Oh, okay.
So that's winning right there.
I had a bunch of Webkins too. Back when you had to actually pay for the Webkins in order to like have an account.
I
Yeah.
remember
So,
my sisters
teleport to our
played
cars.
Webkins a lot, and then they bought me Webkins, but I didn't really know how to play it, and I never used it. And I thought that the Webkins felt weird, like the material they used was weird, so I didn't actually play it. I didn't actually use it.
How do I teleport to you?
Like they're weird. They're all stringy Webkins, you know.
Yeah.
Then I get Neopets in like McDonald's Happy Meals, and I'm like, hey, this is good enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a Webkins, but a
Technically.
Neopets.
Technically.
Pain.
But at the same time, no.
What other video games did I play as a baby boy? Trying to think of all my GameCube games.
That's the problem. There's too many to count.
Oh, you can't really beat Mario Party, right?
No, you can't.
I mean, you can
I
unlock
played Mario
anything.
Party all along.
I played Battle for Bikini Bottom and the SpongeBob SquarePants movie on the GameCube, and those were like my two.
Did you ever play the point-and-click SpongeBob SquarePants game?
No.
Actually, I did beat that, I think.
However, I do have multiple SpongeBob plug-and plays.
That's the shit. I don't think I ever got any of those from Chick-fil-A. But yeah, the point and click SpongeBob movie game was weird. Because
I'm ready.
it just didn't really follow the movie that well. Like they'd go off to like different kinds of things, like
What, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie?
the point and click game for the PC.
Oh, yeah, no. I played the GameCube one and it worked really well with the film, and it was a really good video game.
There was these French dudes protesting at a chiropractor doctor place because they didn't have spines. They were spineless creatures.
Interesting.
Right.
And so you had to go get them a spine.
It's very odd.
And they were French.
Actually, you know what? I have played the point and click games.
We just exploded.
Someone triggered a mine.
Not us. We're following up behind you.
Just you and I, buddy. One of us, probably me.
Oh, that's a lot of mines. Okay.
But yeah, you had to go get him a spine. So you have to go find a bug at like a hot spring. You have to take a leg off of the bug, but it's called a spine. So you give them the leg of the bug, right? And then they say, "Hey, here's a spine. Now you have a spine." And then the doctor's like, "Oh, okay, I guess I can treat them now because they have spines." But they don't actually have like real spines. They have like spines of creatures.
Right.
But then it opens a door so you can go get the thing you need in the doctor's office. But there's no doctor's office in all the SpongeBob movie.
Yep.
There's no dudes protesting trying to get spines. Isn't that just crazy?
Okay, we got one pump.
Also, there's like doors, like there's a yellow door, a blue door, and like a pink door. And depending on what like somebody says, like you have to go through the door of the color that they say. And it's like really easy, right?
Yeah.
I was a stupid kid. And I was like, I didn't listen or whatever. And I would click on the stupid bitch, and I would go through like the blue door instead when they told me to go to the yellow door. But then that would send me all the way to like the beginning of the area. And then I got mad and I quit the game and I just started a new playthrough.
Pain.
Yep.